Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Peya Mushelenga, has inaugurated the NBC office at Swakopmund. Dr. Mushelenga commended the public broadcaster for being a voice of Namibia and for further empowering the citizens. We now cross over to our reporter Renate for an update.
Well, thank you so much, Ndapewa, for crossing over to us. We are here at the newly inaugurated NBC offices located at the Swakopmund Dome. Now, it's a very modern, beautiful office, but most importantly, it's what the services that will be provided by the offices that matters. These services range from television to radio, sales and marketing, TV licenses, content production, and so many more. But all of these services that I've mentioned above actually symbolize the growth that the NBC has undergone the past few years. But to put everything into perspective for us, I am now joined by Ms. Menesia Mwinyo, who is the Chief of News and Programming for the NBC. Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hello, Renate. Good to be here.
Lovely. Well, I've spoken to so many people earlier, and they've all described this event as simply historical. Inaugurating this office, what does it actually mean for the Irongo region and to the country at large?
Yeah, we're consolidating our services with the Access to Information Act that we are now all focusing on. NBC is also positioning itself to ensure that we reach various regions of the country, and now with specific interest in Irongo. Firstly, in Swakopmund, we moved from one office, which also did us so well, but since we are growing, we have to move to a better space, a little bit in terms of size, because the services, like you mentioned, they are really growing. If you look just where we're standing close by, we have an office now for TV license. And it also means that we are in the center of town from various locations, really. And the dome is the hub where so many activities take place. And since sometimes our teams cannot be all over, although we collaborate with, say, for example, Nampa, New Era, and the media officers from MICT, if you are here and we miss your event, we can still come and bring you where we're standing, and we do live crossing, meaning that we also growing in terms of technology as we take the services and our programs and news closer to the people. It's basically appreciating also the country's growth. We have seen that Irongo in general is also becoming big in terms of what is there. And having the office today, I think it just symbolizes the NBC's really interest and appreciation that the community out there need us. We are the voice, we are the conduit, we are the channel, and we are saying, come here, find out from us whether it sales, like you mentioned, that sometimes you think that, oh, I can't afford this and that service, but as soon as you talk to our salespeople, then you will know that there is something for everyone. It's the same also with TV license. Some people are staying away, but we are saying, come talk to us. Any challenge that is there, we listen and we see how we resolve it. And at the moment, we have 4 radio stations. 4 of our 11 radio stations are represented here. It's our intention to really make sure that every radio station has a representative in terms of a freelancer, for example, just to start with. We introduced a sport division. We don't have a dedicated producer here or reporter who takes care of sports. So all in all, really, is one of those indicators that we are ready to serve the region. I know that there are other regions. We are only in 8 of the 14 political regions. We still have to service others. We have to start somewhere. But for Irongo, here we are. Please make a turn at our office. Renate is here. There is also a manager, Chris Kupulo, who will be ready to service the community here.
It sounds very remarkable. I mean, thinking that this office only started probably with just 2 people, a news crew, and then here we are.
Yeah, indeed. I was even right there with the team. We first used to send crews to come, and then they go back to Windhoek. But then we saw that this was not practical, and also not affordable. So we'll, for example, now say, how can we make it possible for the team to be stationed here? We used to come here even during the festive season, and we are still coming for this festive season. But to go and come back is a disservice to the community of Erongo. So you are right, it was a news crew, and today, like we said, 4 of the 11 radio services are represented. We have sales, we have TV license. I think we can bring more, and technology mainly, because technology it's the one that makes us tick. Like what you say, if you can stand here now and do live crossings to the rest of the country, Renate here can actually come at your house and you do the interview right in the comfort of your house. So that's how NBC has grown.
Wonderful. I have to let you go now, but any final remarks, just briefly, Ms. Mwinyo?
I would like to thank the community here, the leadership, regional leadership of the Erongo region. We have always been at your doorstep, and you have received our teams as you know your children. Please continue doing that. We are on the way back to the region to reinforce the team that is already here. Most of our programs will come from here. Please support us, and the opportunities, please come and advertise with us. This is the opportunity. Please don't miss it.
Thank you so much. That was Ms. Menesia Mwinyo, the NBC's NBC's Chief of News and Current Affairs, and she was just highlighting the impact that NBC would be making now that the office in Swakopmund has been opened. We will be filing a full story later on, but that's it from us.